There is a profound truth that every successful person understands. Your future begins with how you act today. Too often we wait for the stars to align, for the perfect opportunity to strike, or for the world to give us permission to take action. But success doesn't come when the world aligns with your desires. It arrives when you decide with unwavering certainty to become the person you intend to be right now, in this very moment. Let me ask you something. Do you think the person you aspire to be is some distant version of yourself that will emerge only after a long and tedious journey? Or do you believe, deep down, that you already possess the potential to embody that version? You see, acting as if it's already done is the most powerful strategy for stepping into your future today. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. When you decide to act as though it's already done, you begin to cultivate the mindset and behaviors of the person you wish to become. It's not about waiting for the right moment. It's about creating that moment with the energy you radiate. People who achieve greatness don't wait for it to arrive at their doorstep. They become what they desire through bold, purposeful actions. They don't beg for success. They demand it from their own life, through decisive and intentional action. Imagine for a moment that you are already who you want to be. What would you do differently? How would you approach your work, your relationships, your health, or your vision for the future? The most successful people don't waste time planning their perfect path. They walk it as if it's already paved. They believe that every step they take is leading them closer to what they have already decided is their destiny. This doesn't mean faking it, pretending, or acting out of alignment with who you are. No, it means operating from the assumption that success, wealth, influence, or personal fulfillment is a done deal. When you live from this mindset, your actions begin to reflect that certainty. Your confidence radiates, and your decisions are no longer based on fear or hesitation. You no longer wait for the world to tell you when you're ready. You know you're ready. The key here is to make decisions and take actions as though the outcome is inevitable. The fear of failure, it disappears when you realize that failure is merely part of the process. The setbacks, they're stepping stones, not barriers. Each move you make, when done with the mindset of someone who has already succeeded, propels you forward. Even when the world might say you're not quite there yet. You are always there because you've made the decision in your heart that it's done. This is the formula for success. Think as if it's done. Act as if it's done. Live as if it's done. Your reality follows your thoughts and actions, and when they're aligned with your goals, the world bends to your vision. In fact, the world has no choice but to respond to your energy, your commitment, and your belief in your own success. The truth is, nothing extraordinary happens when you act small. Nothing of great value is achieved by standing on the sidelines and waiting for permission. Success only comes when you step into the role of the person who is destined to achieve it. The minute you begin to act like it's already done, you stop being a passive observer and start being the creator of your own destiny. So, stop waiting. Don't let another day pass thinking success is a future event. It is already in motion, and it begins with you. Take the leap, move with purpose, and align your actions with the greatness you seek. Become who you want to be by acting as though it's already done, and watch how the world shifts to meet you. Here are 6 key points from the speech. Reason for all terrifics. It's already over. To become the person you want to be, start living as though you have already achieved your goals. Your mindset and actions must reflect your future success, not wait for it to arrive. Create the moment. Don't wait for it. Successful people don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it with bold, purposeful action and a mindset that their success is inevitable. Live with certainty. Believe in your success with unwavering confidence. When you operate from the assumption that your success is already a done deal, you'll make decisive, fearless choices. Overcome fear and setbacks. Fear and failure are part of the process, but when you act as if your success is already guaranteed, setbacks become stepping stones, not obstacles. Align thoughts, actions, and reality. Success is the result of aligning your thoughts, actions, and decisions with your desired outcome. When you act from a place of certainty, the world responds to your energy and belief in your success. Strengthen Liat Earth Tier. Take a leap. Don't wait for permission or for the world to tell you when you're ready. Take action now. Move with purpose and begin creating the life you envision. Success is not a future event. It's happening now through your decisions and actions. To become who you want to be, the most powerful shift you can make is to act as though it's already done. This simple yet profound idea is often overlooked, but it holds the key to unlocking success. Too often, people believe that they must wait until their circumstances change or until they achieve something specific before they can truly step into the person they want to become. However, the opposite is true. The path to becoming who you aspire to be begins the moment you start acting as if it's already accomplished. When you act as though it's already done, you tap into the mindset of someone who has already reached their goals. You stop being someone who is constantly striving and feeling like success is always just out of reach, and instead, you become the version of yourself who has already succeeded. This mindset shift is crucial because it creates the confidence, clarity, and direction needed to make real progress. The key here is to visualize and embody the person you want to be. Let's say you want to be a successful entrepreneur. Don't wait for the perfect business opportunity or a huge breakthrough to feel like you are a true entrepreneur. Start acting like one now. This means making decisions, taking actions, and thinking like someone who has already built a successful business. You may not have the business yet, but your mindset should reflect the belief that success is not just possible, but inevitable. Acting as if it's already done also influences your behavior. When you believe something is already done, your actions are decisive and confident. You take risks, seize opportunities, and make decisions based on where you want to go rather than where you currently are. Instead of wondering whether you're capable, you operate with the confidence that you have the ability to succeed no matter what challenges come your way. This approach isn't about pretending or faking it. It's about stepping into the role of the person you're becoming and making decisions from that perspective. It's about aligning your actions with your vision for your life. You begin to act in ways that align with your highest potential, and this causes your reality to shift in ways you may not have expected. When you consistently act with the conviction that your goals are already accomplished, you will start to see evidence of your success in the world around you. The universe responds to your energy, and the path toward your dreams will start to clear before you. Successful people don't wait for the perfect moment to act. They create that moment with bold, purposeful action. One of the most common misconceptions people have is that success will arrive when conditions are ideal or when they feel fully prepared. But the reality is that the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you wait for everything to align perfectly, you might be waiting forever. The secret lies in creating your own opportunities by acting decisively, even when you don't have all the answers or the ideal circumstances. The concept of creating the moment means recognizing that the present is all you have, and it's the only time you have the power to influence. Waiting for things to fall into place or for a sign that you're ready is a passive approach to life. Success, on the other hand, requires you to be active, to take control of your own future by making the decision to move forward, regardless of external circumstances. When you take action, you create momentum, and that momentum is what brings opportunities into your life. This doesn't mean jumping into everything without preparation, but it does mean moving with purpose, even when you don't feel fully ready. A lot of people hesitate to take the first step because they don't feel confident in their current abilities or knowledge. But the truth is, you'll never feel ready if you wait for external validation. Confidence and readiness are built through action. The more you move forward, the more you learn and grow, and the more opportunities present themselves. The perfect time to act is now, not when conditions change. Think of all the great leaders, innovators, and trailblazers in history. They didn't wait for the perfect moment to act. They created those moments with every decision and every step they took. They acted in spite of fear, doubt, or uncertainty. And in doing so, they shifted the course of their own lives and the world around them. When you create the moment, you step into the driver's seat of your life. Instead of being a passenger, waiting for life to happen to you, you take the wheel and steer your own journey. Each decision you make, no matter how small, sets the course for where you're headed. You are not waiting for things to happen. You're making them happen. The power is in your hands to shape your future right now. Living with certainty is one of the most powerful ways to shape your future and transform your life. When you operate with the belief that success is inevitable, your actions, mindset, and decisions align with that certainty. This unwavering belief acts as the foundation upon which you build everything else. It's not about blind optimism or hoping for the best. It's about truly knowing that the success you desire is already within your grasp, and it's only a matter of time before it materializes. Certainty is a mindset, and it can be developed through consistent thought and action. When you have certainty in yourself and your goals, you stop questioning whether you're capable or worthy of success. You stop doubting your potential. Instead, you make decisions confidently, knowing that each step is taking you closer to your goal. It eliminates hesitation, indecision, and fear, three of the biggest barriers to success. When you live with certainty, your actions are direct and purposeful. You don't waste time pondering whether or not something will work out because you already believe it will. The fear of failure doesn't paralyze you. In fact, you welcome challenges and setbacks because they are part of the process. You know that failure is not a dead end, but a stepping stone on the path to success. Every time you encounter a setback, you treat it as feedback and an opportunity to grow, not as evidence that you can't succeed. Certainty also brings clarity. When you're clear on your goals and are certain that you can achieve them, the world around you becomes more focused, your vision sharpens, and you start to see opportunities that were once invisible. People who live with certainty don't waste energy second-guessing themselves or wondering if they're on the right path. They simply move forward with conviction, adjusting when necessary, but never losing sight of the goal. Most importantly, certainty builds momentum. The more certain you are, the more action you take. And as you take action, you generate results, which in turn reinforce your belief in your success. This creates a positive cycle of belief and action, and eventually the world begins to align with your vision. Certainty is not about waiting for the world to give you evidence of your success. It's about creating your own evidence through the consistent, confident belief in your abilities and the path you've chosen. When you live with certainty, you stop waiting for permission to succeed. You become the force that drives your success forward, with a steady belief that your future is already unfolding exactly as it should. When you act as though success is already guaranteed, fear and setbacks no longer have the power to stop you. Fear, often seen as a roadblock on the path to success, loses its grip on your actions when you shift your mindset. This shift occurs because once you decide that your success is inevitable, you see fear not as a warning sign, but as a natural part of the journey. Setbacks, too, stop being barriers and start becoming learning opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to retreat, you see them as stepping stones that bring you closer to your goal. Fear often arises when we doubt our ability to succeed or when we don't feel fully prepared. But when you act as though success is already done, you stop giving fear the power to dictate your decisions. You understand that fear is not a signal to stop, but a challenge to push forward. It's a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, which is exactly where growth happens. Fear will always exist, but when you act with the certainty that you are already a success, it becomes something to embrace, not avoid. Setbacks, too, take on a new meaning. People often see setbacks as signs that they've failed or that they aren't on the right path. But those who act as though their success is already done view setbacks as necessary detours, not dead ends. They understand that success is rarely linear, and every challenge faced is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. When you know that your success is inevitable, you have the resilience to bounce back from any setback. You don't let temporary failures derail you because you are focused on the bigger picture. Rather than being discouraged by a setback, you analyze it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. You adjust your approach, but you never lose sight of the end goal. This ability to persevere through challenges without losing belief in your success is what sets successful people apart. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of the process, and they refuse to let them shake their confidence. Ultimately, the key to overcoming fear and setbacks is to keep moving forward with a belief that your success is already a done deal. This mindset empowers you to tackle challenges head-on, and with each challenge you overcome, your confidence grows, reinforcing the belief that you are indeed destined for success. It's this unwavering mindset that transforms fear and setbacks from obstacles into powerful tools for growth and progress. Success is not something that exists in a future realm. It's something that takes shape right now, in the present moment, through the alignment of your thoughts, actions, and decisions. When you act as though success is already done, the most powerful shift you can make is aligning your mind, body, and spirit with the goal you're working toward. This alignment is what transforms your vision into reality, because when your thoughts and actions are in harmony with your desired outcome, the world begins to respond to that energy. The way you think is the foundation of everything you do. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, or hesitation, that energy will influence your actions, and you'll find yourself moving in circles, unsure of the next step. But when your thoughts are clear and focused on the belief that your success is inevitable, every decision you make becomes infused with purpose and direction. Your mindset acts as the compass that guides you forward, helping you make confident choices and take the necessary actions without second-guessing yourself. Aligning your actions with this mindset is equally important. Many people think that success will come when they have everything figured out, but success comes from consistent action. When you believe your goals are already accomplished, your actions naturally reflect that certainty. You don't hesitate or wait for permission. You take bold steps toward your objectives. Every action you take sends a message to the universe that you are serious about achieving your goals, and the world begins to align with your vision. The more you act with conviction, the more opportunities and resources will appear as if they were waiting for you to step into them. This alignment is not just about your thoughts and actions, but also your energy and spirit. When your mind and body are in sync with your goals, your inner energy becomes a powerful force that propels you forward. You start to radiate confidence, and people respond to that energy. Opportunities seem to appear at the right time, and the people you meet along the way seem to align with your vision. This is the law of attraction in action. When you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with your goals, the world begins to mirror that alignment. Ultimately, when you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with the certainty that your success is already achieved, you set into motion a powerful chain of events that makes your vision a reality. The universe responds to your belief, and you begin to see tangible evidence of your success, reinforcing the mindset that brought you to this point. This alignment not only accelerates your progress, but also ensures that you are walking the path toward your greatest potential. The idea of stop waiting, take the leap is a powerful reminder that action is the driving force behind success. Too many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment, hoping that the right conditions will align or that the world will give them permission to pursue their dreams. But the truth is, success is never found in waiting. It is found in taking bold, decisive action in the face of uncertainty. The key to taking the leap is understanding that perfection does not exist. There is never a time when everything will be perfectly aligned or when all your doubts and fears will vanish. The more you wait for the right time, the more you miss out on opportunities and delay your progress. Instead of waiting for external factors to change, you must change your approach and decide to act now, regardless of the circumstances. It's about making the choice to move forward, even when you're unsure of what's ahead. When you take the leap, you stop being passive and start becoming the creator of your own destiny. Action is the spark that ignites progress, and every small step you take builds momentum, leading you closer to your goal. By stepping into the unknown, you embrace the possibility of failure, but also the certainty of growth. Even if you stumble along the way, you are moving forward and learning, which ultimately brings you closer to success. Daily action does your self-discover what works, what doesn't, and what needs to be adjusted. Without action, you remain stuck in uncertainty and nothing changes. Taking the leap also builds confidence. Every time you take action, you prove to yourself that you have the strength and resilience to keep moving forward, no matter what. The more you act, the more you reinforce the belief that success is possible. You stop questioning whether you're capable and start proving to yourself that you are. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build through action. So stop waiting for the perfect moment or for all your fears to disappear. Take the leap now. Make a decision, take a step, and trust that each action will guide you closer to your goal. By choosing to act, you step into the role of the person you want to become and begin creating the future you desire. Success is not a future event. It's happening right now through your willingness to act, to leap, and to move forward with purpose. In conclusion, the path to success begins with a mindset rooted in certainty and action. By acting as though your goals are already accomplished, you transform your present reality into a powerful force that shapes your future. Success doesn't arrive when the conditions are perfect. It arrives when you decide to make it inevitable through bold, decisive steps. Living with certainty, overcoming fear and setbacks, aligning your thoughts and actions, and taking immediate action are the pillars that support your journey. The world doesn't wait for you to be ready. It responds to your energy, your commitment, and your belief that you have already succeeded. When you stop waiting for the perfect moment and take the leap now, you begin to create your own opportunities, and success follows. Through each action you take, you build confidence, learn from experiences, and move closer to your goals. Ultimately, the secret to becoming who you want to be is in your own hands. It's about aligning your actions with your vision, stepping into your future today, and understanding that success is a continuous process that begins in this very moment. The future you desire is already unfolding through the choices you make right now. So act, move forward with purpose, and watch as the world adjusts to meet you at your fullest potential.